I'm very happy to be with you on yet another advanced training webinar on Sunday, 9:15 for those of us who are on Eastern Time. Tonight we have an incredible training for you with none other than our Master Ambassador, Jenett Beaver, and she's going to be taking us through the brand new home branding party system. So, turn off all your electronic devices, your phones, your televisions, anything else. Definitely tune out any distractions. You do not want to miss a word of what she has to share with you, because she's been in the business for over 6 years. She came from a retail background and had her own handbag business, supplying one of Canada's biggest store chains. And now, of course, she has her own virtual designer mall that in the last 6 years has generated over $20 million. Yes, I said $20 million in retail sales. She's introduced 50 people to this wonderful company herself, and of course her business has grown to about 7,500 team members strong in over 65 countries around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, tune out any distractions and give your undivided attention to Jenett Beaver, because she's going to take us through an incredible branding party training. Jenett, do we have you on the call?
Hi, Ina. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. I would like to greet everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. All the luxury consultants around the world. And this is exciting time, because it's summertime and products are coming out. And what we wanted to do is we wanted to dominate not just the direct sales MLM industry, but also the home shows division. And before we go on into the training, because there's so many exciting happening in the ambassador's trip, so what I would like to do first is I would like to maybe they can share some excitement and what they've been doing in their luxury vacations, and and give us some insight and some excitement to look forward to for next year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute. I can see Reza here, our national ambassador. So I am going to unmute Reza. Hi, Reza. Do we have you on the call? Hi, Reza. Can you hear me?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Reza. So what's been going on? We're seeing all the videos and pictures. So share with us all the excitement things happening in Mexico.
Oh, my God. I tell you, Jenett, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, well, what can I tell you? I have traveled all over the world. You guys know how often I travel, different parts of the world, different resorts, different hotels. Before that, my mother was an ambassador diplomat, so we traveled all over the world. I've seen a lot. And I tell you, what I saw in Mexico, as a matter of fact, I wasn't even a big fan of Mexico, because it's my first time here in Mexico. I've never been to Mexico before. I tell you, this trip changed my viewpoint. What I saw here in Mexico, what our CEO has done for us here, it's like every event, we're here for 7 nights, 8 days, every event that we've had done so far, some people wait 10, 20 lifetime to do. We do one of each every day. It's just unbelievable. My suite, the view, the service at this resort, the luxury, I mean, the royal treatment to its fullest meaning. We've heard about royal treatments before, but I tell you, this is out of this world. I wish each and every one of you guys were here with us. I wish you guys were here to experience what we've been experiencing. I know, we all have our own butler. Beside the point, everywhere you go, there's 14 fine dining restaurants here. There is, you got your own espresso machine in the room. You have your hot tub in the in the balcony, which my butler somehow filled it up for me today. I didn't even ask him, but he thought maybe I need, my feet are so sore from playing volleyball and soccer on the beach and doing some swimming. So he must have thought I was deserving on a hot tub. So I came into my room and it's like, wow, it's filled up, ready to go. I'm talking to you guys from the hot tub in my balcony, overlooking the ocean and the pool, and it's just out of this world, guys. Believe me, it is more than well worth it. Like Ramin said it in the video, 16 people, 16 malls launched personally on IA for 6 months. It's that simple. Everything else falls in this category, falls in this place. Focus on that, get it done. This just keeps getting better and better and better. Like I thought, yeah, I know it's going to be nice, it's going to be good, but my God, what an experience. I'll just let other people, last night we were on this Dr. Hook ship, which they gave us a gourmet meal, surf and turf, and these pirates that were serving us throughout the night, they took us in the middle of the ocean. On the way back, we seen two other pirate ships coming close. As soon as we got close, we're all, they were playing music, everyone was dancing. All of a sudden, they started firing at each other, and they really, like 18th or 17th century, these pirates started fighting and jumping from ship to ship. It was like, wow, what an experience. I know I'm really excited about what's going on here. I would love to pass a bit of excitement to you guys so you can go for your regional status ASAP. I'm going to pass it on to other folks, Jenett, let them share some of their excitement because I'm just absolutely speechless of what I see. And we still got a few more days to go. So back to you, Jenett.
Thank you so much, Reza. That is so exciting. And yes, we watch all the videos, and that is really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute. Let me just see which one. Hold on.
Jenett, so it looks like Leo Scaler is also on the call. Maybe we can unmute him?
Okay, because somebody else is logged in here as an organizer, so I think it's one of their lines here. Okay, so let's unmute.
Hello, Jenett, or how are you?
Hi. Oh my gosh, tell us all about the trip.
All right. Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. We are here, beautiful. Mexico, Playa del Carmen Resort, Wow. Every day gets better and better. We're sitting here in the presidential suite of CEO Ramin Mezgado. I wish you guys can do this place. It's Spain. There's a hot tub on the balcony and a living room on the balcony and a dining room on the balcony. The whole presidential suite is on the balcony. He's got a separate bedroom. Wow, this resort is insane. Really, really wish that every single person on this call in GWT was here because, you spend a week here and really start to understand there's more to life that, there's a reason why we say working for the rest of your life is not going to bring you the happiness that you really want, and having all of the luxuries, enjoying everything that life has to offer. That's what it's all about. If you were here for a week, you would be the happiest people in the world, no doubt about it. And so, I really hope that everybody starts to, get on the concept of the 6 and 6 and, 16 personals for 6 months. That's all that it takes for you to get here next. Believe me, I'm coming back next year. I know that every single person on this trip is coming back next year, and I fully expect there to be hundreds and hundreds of people on this trip next year. It's just going to be completely insane what we've experienced here with the pirate ships and with relaxing in the many different pools and eating in the different restaurants and having sushi 24 hours a day delivered to you in your jacuzzi, your hot tub, and 20-ounce steaks. A restaurant that are meant to, but it tastes so good you don't want to shit. Or you can have a 48-ounce steak. Also have these completely inane restaurants that I've never experienced in my life, and 14 different restaurants, 7 different bars, nightclubs. We've been watching the World Cup on big screen TVs here. mornings, afternoons, and eating in buffet restaurants and sailing on catamarans, seeing ships, and I can't even begin to explain to you everything that experience here. And we're only on day 3 or 4, so we have 3 days left of insanity that could be happening. I know that tomorrow we're going to be posting pictures of our next excursion, which is going to be 4x4s and zip lining through fire in the night in the jungle.
That's exciting.
You think about the most insane, crazy things that you could possibly do in it, and what we're doing here. So you cannot miss this next year. You cannot order your team to miss this next year. This is what it's all about. This vacation probably lost the company for at least $10,000. At least $10,000 company put in each person, and like if you could only feel what a $10,000 vacay feels like, it would completely blow your mind. So I'm excited for everybody that's going to be on this trip next year. Looking forward to seeing all you guys. Stay tuned on Facebook and stay on GWT Family, because there's more pictures coming. There's more posts coming. There's more arm wrestling videos coming. There's wrestling videos coming. There's more different conditions we're having here. We're just having an insane fun time. So I'm going to pass it on to Ambassador Sean Haynes, who's going to share a little bit from his experience.
Thank you, Ambassador Scaler. Wow. Insane is all I can say. I always heard that Walt Disney World is the happiest place on earth for kids. Paradisa Playa del Carmen is the happiest place on earth for adults, because it's an unbelievable experience. You talk about stretching your imagination to another level. I mean, my rain shower, I could a normal shower again. I mean, when you have an experience like that, coming to our personal buckle in the jacuzzi on the balcony, it's just experiences of a lifetime. Is like every moment here at Paradisa. On top of that, we're having incredible excursions and, just everything. Like tonight, I went for dinner with our senior VP, Sanaz Human, or Ambassador Sherry Zhao.
Hello? I think we lost you, Sean. Ina, can you hear me?
Asian cuisine, 5-star best Asian cuisine, just lime. But guess what? You can be on the 2015 luxury vacation experience of a lifetime. 16 personals, 6 months. Get you here. You don't want to miss it. There's 10 of us. We're looking for at least 100 next year. Make sure you're here. Yes, I'm telling you, it will change you. It will stretch you to a new level. You will become way more focused, because after you experience this, the new normal goes to another level. What you're willing to accept as normal to another level. And again, to our CEO, Ramin Mezgarlou, for putting this insane trip together to us. To our senior VP, Sanaz Human, for finding this resort and arranging everything for us. It's been an unbelievable experience of a lifetime. And, the people who are here together as upon this first trip, I think we'll all treasure this memory, this experience forever. But we're definitely looking forward to see every single one of you here next year. 16-6, make sure you're here to the billion. I'm going to pass it on now to our CTO, and now I'm going to just a few words of how he's enjoying his experience.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Sean. And it is absolutely amazing vacation. It has been such a beautiful time here, and I am just out of my jacuzzi, so that's why I'm talking so slowly, because I'm so pampered. I don't remember last time I was this pampered in my life. So I just barely made it from my room here, and I'm just enjoying the beautiful weather, beautiful beach, the excursions, and everything else that you could be enjoying here with us. It is something that means a lot to me, and I don't see many of you very often, more than once once a year at the convention, but this trip has brought me so close to our amazing regional ambassadors and brought me close to this and let me get to know everyone much better. So this is a trip that I have been enjoying tremendously. And again, thank you so much, Ramin, for providing this opportunity to us to actually be part of this company, part of this family, part of this opportunity. Be here next year because I want to be partying and getting to know all of you here. So at this point, I'm going to say thank you and looking forward to seeing you next year and pass it back to Ramin.
Well, what is that to say? We try to pass information out through videos because obviously data doesn't do this any justice. 14 restaurants, there must be about 30 different pools or 50 pools, I don't know. There are so many things on this compound that every time we walk around, it says, hey, that'd be a pretty good place to go swimming, you know, as if we didn't have enough other places to go. And last night we got from the Captain Hook, what a blast. I've never seen an operation this great. We do big operations, but imagine 3 mass pirate ships with over 1,000 people combined on them and come into each other right middle of an ocean and start jumping ship to ship and fighting. If you want to see what it looked like, go to my Facebook page. Just 3 videos. Watch them 1, 2, and 3 and see. And our ship won the should, and we got the treasure, the girl, and the parrots. And I guess we got extra rum and everything else you can imagine. By the way, there's some amazing competition going on. You're also going to see on that we have Jenett Kalmar that was described by the captain as Harry Potter. We have Renee, Ambassador Renee, that was described by the captain as Jackie Chan. And we had our Ambassador Sean Haynes that was described by the captain as Eddie Murphy. So there was a 3 contestants there for drinking beer. There was arm wrestling. And stay tuned for the video where a Super VP Sanas woman in a shoe collecting contest destroyed the field by a margin of 3-1. I mean, this is on a ship of 500 people, and Sanas was part of that, and see what she did. In any event, this whole point is not about bragging. What we're talking about is all of us start in the same spot. We're start where you are today. Some of us got really inspired. Some of us got partly inspired. And, you know, there's always a few that, you know, refuse to be inspired. So I'm going to put out the video tomorrow. Leo Scaler is going to record it, and I'm going to be on the video myself. He's going to hold the camera, and I'm going to do a video called "You're Either Inspired or Expired," because there's going to be some people who are going to watch videos. It's not a lot. They're rare, but they're there. You know, they're going to say, you know what? Well, I don't need that. I don't want that. Yes, you do. Not only you want it, your family wants it, kids want it, parents, but your spouse wants it. Everybody. Who doesn't want to be paying for the private bar? Who don't want to be in the $3,000 presidential suite? Who doesn't want to be able to go buy a $200 steak and you don't have to pay for it? It's all free. Who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that. So the one that says they don't want it is that, again, they refuse to stretch themselves, to do more, to change, you know, to get. So again, I'm going to do a video just for that, because at the end of the day, this is about every single one of you that are listening on this call. You have this option. 16, that culture that you have started in your team. 16 personals. You can do it in the first month. For the next 6 months to be an IA, there's a couple of the requirements that will automatically come together anyways, and you're going to get this absolutely insane 6-star private exclusive resort. Not only here, our PR team, within the compound, there's a building called Royal Service. And that is a separate compound, separate building by itself. Within the compound, I guess the name says it all. All in all, I couldn't be happier to do what I've done for our team here. This business is about changing lives. It's about stretching imaginations. Because I can tell you something, 9 people, 10 people that are here, they will never be the same. We have changed these 10 people's mind for the rest of their lives. Whoever they're going to touch, meet, talk about, as parents, grandparents, uncles, as leaders, as coaches, they're not going to be the same. And they're going to reach tens of thousands of people. And how do I know that? Because it happened to me. As a 20-year-old, the person who I consider my mentor, all he did was stretch my imagination to what was possible. And when I knew what was possible, I found a way to learn, to get the information that I needed to be where I am today. I invested 25 years in this industry. I don't need to tell you what my lifestyle has been like for the past 20 of it. You're going to invest 40 years into your job anyways. And we know where that's going to end up, according to the government stats. So does it make sense that we invest into this in this profession? Does it make sense? So 6 months from now, when you're going through a downturn, which you will, because that's how the world works, that's how nature works, don't quit. You invest 40 years into your job, and we know where that's ending up. Invest. Go ahead and look at this new profession, part-time or full-time. It doesn't make a difference. Look at it. Invest the next 5 years into this, and see the results you're going to have. At this point, I know you have fantastic training coming. I know also, as the Rezo was speaking earlier, I guess from his hot tub, from his, I know that Renee he will try to tap in. The ladies, Sherry, Jenett, as well as I think maybe Maria, at 8:30 at night, they go shopping. This is the type of gender they're being, you know, and tonight we maybe drive down to the casino, you know, and be sure at 30 in the morning in some hot tub, somewhere on the compound with limited drinks. At this point, Jenett, thank you for carrying the call. We miss you guys. Next year, we've already talked to the Captain Hook ships, the corporation there. We said, look, we're probably going to need to charter at least one of these ships, perhaps 2, 3, all of them, just for GWT people. And you know what? I'm delighted to hear that. Now, at this point, Ed, I'll pass on back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Ramin, and thank you everybody that shared your experience. It's amazing, and we're so excited for next year. And I know that I can't wait, so it's going to be a tremendous, tremendous experience. Ramin, like Ramin said, you know, it just stretch your imaginations. And I don't know about you, but I know for sure I want to be there next year. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. It's about branding party, because branding party, there's really a lot of things that you can accomplish by hosting and by doing branding party. First, you're going to get retail sales. Second, you're going to get loyal customers for our VIP client reward program. And then third, you're going to get a lot of luxury consultants. So you've heard it, 16 LCs on IA for 6 months, and you get to qualify to go to luxury vacations where, you know, it's just like this amazing dream that comes to reality. So I'm so excited about that next year, and hopefully a lot of you also excited and working towards that. So let's go on with our training. So just facts about home shows. The top 7 companies in home shows, they produce in excess to over 30 billion per year. That's a big industry right there. Home party division, honestly, home party companies is a huge, huge industry. And the good thing about our company, Global Wealth Trade, is that we don't have to choose one or the other. We have them both, right? We can just earn income through home parties, or you can do building your team around the world, and better yet is do it all at the same time. And only 3 of those companies sell jewelry, and just that alone, they're producing almost $3 billion per year. So again, we want to make sure that we tap into this home parties industry. And the good thing about our GWT home branding party is that it's unique, it's innovative. Our product is superior than any other companies out there. It's even superior than Hermes, let me tell you about that. And it's self-duplicating. So for home branding parties, there is different ways that you can do it. And first thing first, you wanted to make sure that when you host your parties, you're going to have a theme, because it just brings it more excitement for your guests to come when they know that you're having a different theme, because you don't want to just invite them and just say, come to my home parties, right? So these are just some of the ideas that you can use for your party. So shopaholic party, like who doesn't want to go shopping? That's every woman's dream. And girls' day night out, wine and cheese is very popular. So these are just some of the sample that you can do. So I'm not going to go over all that. Of course, Posh by Fairy party is tremendous party, especially with all the new Posh coming out, and the Posh for men. It's gonna put a lot of retail profits in your pocket, and you know, so different ways that you can do branding party. Is first one is mobile party. So this is something that you can just go anywhere and showcase your product. So that's why it's mobile, because you can do it in schools, you can do it in offices, you can do it in coffee shops, restaurants. If you go to church, you know, a lot of churches, they have this sometimes activities. So, you know, you can go there, and the community centers, hospitals is really great way to target a lot of people, right? Like a lot of people that are sick, they can't really go out, but they can walk around the premises of the hospitals. And also the people that are visiting, they have nothing to do. So, you know, if you go there and with all our amazing products, you guarantee to make some retail sales. And salons, retirement homes. So for mobile party, these are some of the stuff that you will need. So my suggestion, I highly recommend to have a branding party kit. So it could be you know, your duffel bag, your suitcase, anything that you can carry with you. Leave it in your trunk, because like I said, you never know where you're going to end up going. You never know when you're going to end up doing branding parties. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to have your products in there, your lookbooks, your Posh brochures, your order forms, lots of order forms, pens, of course your price list, the glamour pots, the accolade magazines, the tabletop banners. If you invested in those, it's really great way to showcase some of the products, and your gift certificates, of course. If you have the, it should come in your kit, the trifold brochures, invitations, applications, of course, the mirror, tablecloth, laptop or tablet, and your play money, and your branding party training manual. So these are just some of the suggestions that you can put in your branding party kit. And like I said, you should always have this in your trunk. You should always have this handy, because you never know when you're going to be doing mobile party. And online branding party, honestly, I am so excited about the online branding party. It's coming very soon. And what it will do for your business is that it's going to increase retail sales, and you're going to get a book online party anywhere in the world. So just imagine this. You're in your pajamas, okay, and you have so many different online parties going on at the same time, the same date, and you don't even have to leave your home, right? That's the beauty about our business. It's all online, and it's all, it's easy, it's fun, it's rewarding. So what you can do is, you know, just contact anybody you know around the world, so anybody can be your e-host. There is no preparation. There is no need for refreshment. So you don't have to clean your home. Your hostess don't have to get ready. And like I said, they can just do it even when they're wearing their pajamas. They can do it any time of the day, any day of the week. The company will ship the products directly to your e-host or to their customers. And like I mentioned, you can do multiple parties a day. So a lot of online parties are happening right now, but let me tell you, ours is going to be unique. Because you see, the problem sometimes when you wanted to host a party, or your hostess will wanted to book a party, is that you invite 20 guests, and maybe there's going to be like 10 if you're lucky, or 5 that's going to show up. Some of the online parties that's happening right now is exactly the same way. They'll book a time for a webinar or conference call where, you know, they give this time slot for people to come and be on that online party. Again, you're going to have a problem with that one because not everybody is available in the same time. But what we're going to be doing is going to revolutionize the, not just the home party divisions, but also the online party divisions and the direct sales. Let me tell you, I am so excited about this online branding party. And I know that when they're done with their vacation, so we're going to be working on this just in time for all the product releases. So at-home branding party is the common one. So this is the home parties. You will be hosting this, or you'll be looking for people to host a party for you. So the party setup, you're going to need 2 tables, if possible. So one for the refreshments and then one for the product display table. If you have a very small apartment or, you know, house, then what you can do is you can leave the refreshments in the kitchen, and then maybe the dining table, you can use it for your product display table. You're also going to need the tablecloth, so it's very good to invest in the GWT tablecloth because you're going to be using that a lot. And you will need lights. And what I do is I leave my product empty, so I will put in the tablecloth and some mannequins if I use mannequins, and that's optional, which I will explain later why I do it that way. And again, mannequins is optional because all the amazing boxes that we have now, we can just use it to display our products. You will need, of course, registration table. If you have like a coffee table, you can use that. And your computer stations where you will set up the lookbooks and your tablet or your computer. Okay, so your event should be about 2 to 3 hours maximum. So it shouldn't be more than 3 hours, because you don't want it to drag the party, and also your time is very valuable also. And arrive at least an hour to an hour and a half for setup, and make sure that you're only preparing light refreshments. So don't overdo it, because what you want it to do is you want it to be doing it duplicatable for your team, because if they see you preparing all these foods, extravagant food, then your LC is going to say that, oh, I can't do that, or I don't have time to do that, I don't have money to do that. So make sure that when you're preparing for refreshments that you're only doing it light. So wine and cheese is really nice, some, you know, finger foods, chips, crackers, you know, that kind of thing. And so when you're as your guests come in, so you're going to greet them and ask them to register, of course. It's great to have name tags so that, you know, everybody knows each other, especially if you're combining the branding party with other LCs, which they're inviting some of their guests. It's great to have the name tag so that everybody can, like I said, you know, get familiarized with one another. And show them the refreshment table. So like I said, as they come in, you greet them, you register them, and you show them the refreshment table. And this is when you're going to be building the like and trust. Okay, this business is all about building like and trust. So at this point, when they're getting their refreshments, you know, you're going to be talking to them and just getting to know them. And then you will ask your host to ask each guest to have a seat, and then you will introduce yourself, or, you know, just make sure that it's just a short introduction. So you don't want it to be too long, right? Okay, so then what you will need to do, so things you would need for the games. So you see, when I do my home parties, when I do my branding party, I always play games. I find it very effective, and it breaks the ice. Especially, like I said, if you have different people in your parties, which you're combining it with other LCs, or, you know, when your host is inviting people from different groups, it could be people from work, it could be people from their church or family. So this playing games is actually tremendous in breaking the ice. So what you will need with that is your home show manual. So if you join a silver and up, you should be getting this in your kit, the home show manual. And with that, it comes with the GWC Play Money. If you don't have enough money, you can order it or you can use Monopoly money. And raffle tickets, of course, you can get that from the dollar store or if you have a thrifty store. Prices, we use prices from the dollar store. And if you have 5 guests, you will need 2 prices. If you have 10 guests, 3 to 5. And if you have more than 10, then, you know, you will need about 5 to 8 prices. And 1 prize for the auction game. This auction prize is a little bit much more valuable and, you know, it has value, right? It has meaning because I'm going to explain with you later why you will need it to have the auction prize. And note, never give the prizes until the end of the party because you don't want your guests to just leave after, you know, they just win or didn't win the prize. So you don't want them to live in the middle of your party. So what you wanted to make sure that, you know, you go over through all your party first. Towards the end, that's when you're going to do the draw. Okay, so this is one of the games that I play, and honestly, you can try this, and you can ask anybody that tried it. It's a lot of fun, and I've even had some people, some guests who've asked me for this game because they want to use it at their workplace or, you know, when they're having at their own party. So this is really, really fun, and again, this is included in your home party manual. And the way it works is here's how I explain this game. So, you know, different brands, they have their different slogan, and that's how they get, that's how people get familiarized with brands, and that's how also they get distinguished, you know, by their slogan. So we too, because we're designer company, we have our designer brands, we also have our own slogan that will get people to know us by. So as soon as they hear it, they know right away, oh, it's our brand. So the way it works is that you're going to tell them that you're going to read out some slogan, and when they know the answer, they just have to yell it out, and whoever yelled it out will get the raffle ticket. So for example, just do it. And everybody will yell it out, Nike, right? Everybody knows Nike. As soon as they hear just do it, they know that it's Nike. Eat fresh, Subway. And then you go design function exclusivity. It's okay if they don't know what it is, what brand it is, because you see, people learn from their mistake, right? I'm sure that you guys can relate to that one. When you made a mistake and you know the answer or you learn from it. So to me, it's really great if they don't know it, because when you tell them the answer, so design function exclusivity, it's Fairy. Fairy is our hottest, it's celebrities designer brand. So let me tell you, when they hear that again, they're going to remember the name Fairy. So it's, like I said, it's okay. And some of them, you know, people that already went through the lookbook, then they know already that it's Fairy. So the next game that we play is called the Fairy game. I love this. This is a question and answer game. And the reason why I love this is because in the past, a lot of people, they do home parties, and what they do is they end up doing a tour, or they end up giving too much information. What happens is that it's becoming like a presentation as opposed to home parties. And a lot of guests actually get offended, or sometimes they get mad because it's, you know, they think they're coming to party, but they end up, you know, being shown a business. So to me, this is really, really nice, Fairy game, because they get a chance to ask you a question. And this is also exciting because, again, not only when you made a mistake, you learn from it, but also when you ask questions and you get the answer, the information retained in your brain much longer. Because you see, you can give people a lot of information, but only 20% of that will retain in their brain. But when they actually ask you a question, the information stays in their brain and it lasts much more longer. So the way it works is that you're going to tell them that, now is your chance to ask me a question. Anything about my business, about my products, our designer brands, how I get paid to wear designer products, right? And then every time you hear me say the word fairy, you have to yell it out. And whoever yell it out first will get a raffle ticket. Okay, so every time you ask me a question, you will get a raffle ticket. And every time you hear me say the word fairy, you have to yell it out and you get a ticket. So that's how easy it is. So for example, your guest will ask you, what are your different brands? So then you will say the answer is that, we have our hottest designer brand, which is celebrities brand, our fairy. So as soon as they hear that, let me tell you, they're going to yell it out, fairy. And then you say fairy mosh, so they yell it out, fairy, and then posh by fairy. So every time they hear that, they yell it out. So you see, the more and more and more they hear about your brand, the more they get familiarized with it, the more it will stay in their brain. So that's why this game is amazing because, like I said, we're doing our branding, and this is a great way for us to brand our designer brand. So it's a really amazing game. And also, if they ask you questions, for example, how long you've been in business, right? Not necessarily you're going to say the word fairy or fairy mosh, but at the end of it, I always make sure that I say, and I just love fairy designer brand. So then they yell it out, fairy. So if they ask you questions that not necessarily you're going to be mentioning the brand, then just at the end of it, just say, I just love fairy. So, it's really fun and an exciting game. And then the last game that we play is the auction game. And the auction game, so this is not like, you do it like play all the games all at once. No, like after the fairy game is when I do my product demo, which I will explain later. But how the auction game works is that, so the purpose of this game is to increase sales and party bookings without directly asking them to do it. Because I know that I've heard a lot of people say, I'm not good in sales, or I'm very shy in asking people to buy products from me. So through this game, auction game, you're actually letting them know, you're asking them to place an order and to book parties for you without directly asking them that question. So to me, I love this auction game because it allows you to go for sales and the next party, like I said, with more fun and rewarding. So what you will do is you will just explain the game, how it works, but you're not actually just going to distribute the money right there until, after you do the demo. So this is just a sample. So $100 for attending a party, $200 if you brought a friend. And I always try to give more money. It's more exciting when people get more money. So what you wanted to do is you can increase it. So for me, I would say, I will give you $200 if you place an order $40 or more. And if you pay today, I will give you $300. If you book a party within 2 weeks, I will give you $500. If you wanted to find out how I get paid to wear designer products, I'll give you $1,000, right? So again, this is just the guidelines. It's up to you of how much you wanted to give. So now when you explain that, so this is just the money that I've used. The reason why I like this one, because I have a lot of guests that actually ask me for souvenir, and they wanted to keep this money. So it becomes now, again, your marketing tool that you use to promote your business. So this is the money that I've created that I use not just for generating leads for me, but also I use it for doing a home parties. So here's how I do the branding party. So after I do the fairy game, which is the Q&A game, what I wanted to do next is I wanted to do a product demonstration. And the reason why I do product demonstration versus just displaying the product is that in the past when we do home parties and we display the product nicely, what happens is that people comes in and they look at the product, they touch it, they try it on, and they ask you for the price. Like, how much is this, right? So they'll ask you for how much that piece, and then when you give them a price, well, if you're going to do that, I highly recommend for you to put the price and the code at the bottom of the box if you're going to use the box for display, or if you're going to display it on a mannequin. What you want to do is you want to buy those jewelry tags. You can buy it from Staples or Office Supplies or from the dollar store, and you want it to write down the price. And but for me, like I said, I don't do the product display because what happens is that the people will ask you how much this is, and then if they can't afford it or if they don't like to hear the price, you know, the amount, then they're gonna just make up excuses. The whole time they're at the party, they're making excuses of what they're thinking of excuses to give you not to order products from you, right? And what happened also, like after they go and look over the table and see the products, then the whole party, they're not doing anything, so they're kind of bored, or everyone is just like leaving one at a time, and then by the end of it, you don't have sales, you don't have like nothing, right? So that's why for me, I like to do demo. And also for demo, you can not only just showcase how versatile our products, you can also do mix and match, so that will do more upselling, and you can recommend some sets that, you know, that the piece that comes in a set, you can recommend them some of the other items that will match that. So for me, I love the demo style, like you said, because it's just so much fun. So how I do it is that this is Posh. Again, the Posh is the #1 brand that we use now in our home parties. Since we introduced Posh, there are so many LCs that are making a lot of retail sales because it's so affordable, it's so high-end, and it's so versatile that anybody, every occasion, every outfit, everyone can wear our Posh line. And if you haven't been to the office, if you didn't attend the conventions, well, too bad. You didn't see the products at hand first, but it's all there now in our new gallery showroom. They're so beautiful, and let me tell you, once it's all released, it's going to sell out so fast because so many people are going to be ordering them. They're so gorgeous. And now we have the Posh for men. So this is like the set that I use for demonstrations, because what I will do is that I will actually call 2-3 people from the audience, and I usually normally pick people that wearing different outfits, because what I wanted to show them is how versatile our pieces are and how good it is in every outfit. So I will call on somebody that's wearing maybe casual, like wearing jeans or shorts. I will call on somebody that's wearing more of the party dress and the business attire. So those are the people that I will call on for demonstrations. And I will call them at the front, and they will do a little catwalk for me. And also, when you're there up front standing, you can see your guests, right? If you know there's those people that are very cranky, or, you know, they're not happy to be there, I usually call them in the front to try on the product. And let me tell you, I did that 2 times in a party, and one lady actually ordered 2 sets of Posh jewelry because she loved them so much, right? But the whole time she was sitting there, she was so negative. So that's why also the reason why I do my product demo as opposed to just displaying them on the table. So what you will do is you will ask volunteers, like I said, 2 to 3 guests. They're wearing casual, and you wanted to make sure that they're doing a little catwalk there. No matter how small your place is, you want to make sure that they get to showcase that product. And you're going to show them different pieces that they can incorporate, like I said, sets, because upsell, upsell, upsell. You know, I used to work at the shopping channel. Let me tell you, they're so strict when it comes to upselling. And that's why our upsells is like over 1 million. Over 1 million. I think it's about almost close to 2 million just for upselling alone. So again, you want to make sure that you're doing your upselling. So again, when you just do the product display, not necessarily they can see what matches and what's good together. That's why, like I said, I do the demo style, and that's when I do a lot of upselling. And place the items on the mannequin. So once they try on the products, that's when you do the display, right? So when you take it out from them, then you display it on the table. And then you put it on again, another piece or another set, and then you do it at, and then you do the display after. So if you're doing it with other LCs, or you can ask your hostess to help you out. So as soon as they take it out, you put it on display. So you don't need to demo everything. I've been asked so many times, I just started this business. I don't have very many pieces. I can do branding party. You're wrong. That's why we have the kit. That's why we give you $500 worth of posh, because that's what you should be doing. That's what you should be starting at when you do these home parties, when you do the product demo. And that's why it's more duplicatable, because now when you join as silver and above, you get this $500 worth of posh that you can start with and start doing your home parties right away. And I highly recommend for every single one of you who just started your business, or for people that's been in the business a long time but they haven't really done anything much, you wanted to do your grand opening party, because nobody can resist grand opening party. Nobody can turn you down when you do grand opening parties. When you go walk to the mall and you see grand opening or store opening, you tend to go there, right? Because you wanted to check it out. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to host your grand opening party. And so like I said, you don't have to display everything. Just pick some items that you know that works together as layering factor. So I do a lot of layering and also mismatching. And so you don't need, again, you display the product and you invite them to see the products and try them, except for the earrings. So just for hygienic reasons, don't let them try on the earrings. What you can do is you can hold it close to their ears so they can see like how it looks like with the necklace or the bracelet or the rings, right? So you can let them touch it and put it close to their ears, but don't let them try it. And then, so what I do, so after I do the product demo and after I put in the display, that's the time I explain the auction game. So I tell them that this beautiful price here, so it could be a gift basket, it could be if you're doing home parties with other LCs, again, I highly recommend to buy the pendant that was featured at the view, because it has a story, it has meaning, and people wanted to wear something that was featured in the #1 TV daytime talk show, The View. So, you can do that for the auction game. So at this point, you're going to explain the auction game, and like I said, you're not going to be distributing the money. So then you're going to give them the order form and the lookbook and the Posh catalog, and you're going to invite them over to the table to see your products and to try them on. And you're going to give them about 10 minutes to place their order. And this is just some of the upselling that you can use, because this bracelet and earrings can go with a lot of the necklaces. And then you can show them the set, like I said. So in this particular style, this is the set that they can buy. And so after that, so after you give them the order form, and once they place the order, what you wanted to do is you wanted to collect the order form. So, and then you'll have them ask them again to sit down, and then at this point you're gonna explain the 2 services that we offer within our company. And do not miss this step, because this step is very, very important. So the 2 services that I always mention to everyone is, first is the email template. So email template is it's really great tool for us to follow up with our clients for follow-up sales, and also to give them a good customer service. You see, you can ask any companies that is in retail, the number one, the important factors in their business is customer service. So you want to make sure that you give your customers a great customer service. So through the email template, you're giving them a great customer service, because they can have a wish list, which again is a follow-up sale for you. And here you can send them email templates in every occasion. So birthday, anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Valentine's, you know, every occasion. And again, it creates a follow-up sales for you. And the second services that we offer is our VIP preferred program, our layaway program. So what you will say is that I'm sure that you love everything that you see in our catalogs and on the table here, but maybe budget is not right at this moment. So what we do have is we do have a wish list, again, the email templates, which we will, you know, send you out the product from your email templates to your spouse every, you know, anniversary or Mother's Day or birthday. So again, that's the reason why we do the email templates, because let's say, you know, it's their anniversary. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to send the email templates to the spouse what they wanted to get, right? So at least you can tell the spouse, you see, you don't have to guess what to get your wife or your husband for your anniversary or for her or for his birthday. This is what exactly she wants, right? Or he wants. So that's the email template. And then the layaway program is that they now have a chance opportunity to put in $35, $75, or $150 every single month. And the beauty about the layaway program is that they're using that as a savings for an item that they want later on. And it also creates instant retail for you as soon as they use that money. And also when they contributed into the layaway program, $35, $75, $150, that is a commissionable volume. All that amount is actually flowing up into your business, and that gives you that commissionable volumes, the cycles. So remember, every $6,250 you cycles depending on your package that you start with. So again, do not miss these steps, because this is a great way for you to add on sales, follow-up sales, and also for VIP and layaway program. This will create that volume for you, right? So when they're saving up money that way, also remember, it's like saving up for a brand new car, or, you know, a new shoes or wardrobe. So imagine they now get a chance to save up that money for the products that they wanted to buy, let's say for Christmas. So you can tell, okay, this is the tip that I wanted to give you. You can tell your guests that, let's say now it's June, right? We're going into July, but tell them you have time to save up now for your Christmas gifts, or if the anniversary is later on, you know, this year. So you want to make sure that you encourage them to contribute $35, $75, or $150, and tell them, instead of you cranking out your credit cards every December, every Christmas, why not save up money now, so that before Christmas time comes, you have enough money in there to buy everybody in your Christmas list. So encourage them to contribute that. Like I said, it's a tremendous way for you to give them that opportunity to save up money for Christmas. So, and another tip I want to give you is that you can tell them, wouldn't it be nice in January, February, when you don't have to worry about your credit card bill. So why not save your money now towards the Christmas gift to all the people that you wanted to that's in your Christmas list. So and not only that, you tell them when they actually create a VIP account. So now we're the only designer company that offers reward programs. So we're the only company that's, rewarding our clients, our customers. So every time they shop from your website, they're accumulating points towards a rebate, 2 to 10% rebate. So now you're getting so many loyal customers. And so VIP reward program, again, you're going to explain to them that they can sign up for free. And when they sign up for the first time, they get $15 right away. And then they can increase their shopping, the level, and they get anywhere from 2 to 10% rebate on all their purchases. So we do have a client card included in the home party manual, but this is the one that I've used. And because this one, it explains about the VIP, and also I get to add the spouse name and the email address, because again, the email templates, the good customer service you can offer your clients is that, you get to send their spouse the items that they want from their wish list. So this is the one that I use for my client cards. And so this is just to show you how you can actually generate the group shipping, because so once the party is finished, so what you wanted to do is you wanted to enter the orders in your back office, or your customers can, like, that's why you need to have your computer stations, if you do have a computer or a tablet, so they can place the order directly right away and use their credit cards. But if they don't want that, then they can fill out the form, and then you can enter it later, because you will have to generate a code. So this is a group shipping code. So you save on shipping, your customers save on shipping, because all orders will be shipped in one address, so they're actually dividing the shipping cost. So in Canada, the group shipping is $49. So if you have 10 orders to put in, so each one will then pay $4.90 for each shipping. But again, this will be shipped in one address. So it's usually your hostess address, home, and then she gets to distribute it to her friends and family. Or it can get shipped to your address, and then you deliver it to your hostess. Or I highly recommend, you know how we play the game, the fairy game? The fairy game is when you actually get to know your guests. So this is the time you get to get familiarized who's going to be interested in your business, and who's going to be interested in hosting a party for you. So by shipping it to your address, it's great follow-up to do the follow-up, because when you get the products, what you want to do is you wanted to book the appointment to deliver the products to that guest. And if they're interested in learning about your business, then when you deliver the products, you can show them the tour. And if you know the person is interested in booking the next party for you, so when you deliver the products, you wanted to sit down and talk about the party and set the date. So again, it's a great follow-up ways for you, again, to follow up with your guests, is to get it delivered to your address, so you can incorporate it. You can use this group shipping. So how it works is you will log into your back office under the product galleries tab. So Sarah did a whole this training at the conventions. And again, if you miss a convention, too bad. Again, do not miss next year's convention. Let me tell you now, next year is even bigger, because it's a 10th year anniversary. So if you need to get your visa now, get your visa now. If you need to save up money, save up your money now. But so anyway, this is the steps of how to generate the home party code. So you can do that through your back office. And so where you're going to enter the the code that you generated is here. So under the shipping option, you will click on group shipping, and then you will enter the code, and you will continue on next. And here is when you see the code that you see that it applies. And then free shipping, you can also give free shipping. So the free shipping, the code for that is free ship. And keep in mind that the free shipping, you will be the one to pay for that shipping. So let's say there's 10 orders, but you only wanted to give 2 shipping out of 10 orders, because maybe they order $300 or $500, or maybe they're, you know, they're your friends or whatever. You're giving them a good deal. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to, again, enter the code. You still need to enter the code for the group shipping. And then under gift certificate code, so if you can see it here, it says enter gift certificate code. That's where you will input the free ship code and then apply code. And this is, it will show on the shipping is 0. So again, keep in mind that you will be the one paying for the shipping on that particular order. Okay, but if they do want to ship it directly to their home, you can still give them the free shipping, but you will have to be the one to pay the $12.95 shipping. And that one, again, is a shipping within Canada. So there's different shipping in different places, right? So you can also give 5, 10, 15% discount. So you can customize it for each guest. So if you wanted to give, for example, 15% discount, so what you wanted to do is you wanted to make sure that they're placing an order more, right? So that will encourage them to order more. And when they join and they sign up as, when they register as their VIP account, they get the $15 shopping bonus right away. And since they're getting that, there's really no need to give further discounts unless they order 300, 500 or more. Then maybe you wanted to encourage them to do that, and you will say, okay, I'll give you extra 5% or extra 10%. So how it works is you will log into your back office, and under product galleries, you will click on group shipping and then home branding party. And then there's a customers list there. So if they already register as your VIP, you will then look for their names on the list. If not, then you will just have to register them, and then you will then enter the level of the discount and then the password, and then it will take you to the gallery website where you can then place the order. So that's how you play. So this is just some of the invitations that I've used in the past. So like I said, theme is very important, so you will put it in there. You're invited to an exclusive viewing of the hottest designer brand as seen on celebrities. So this one here is really great to use for inviting people. So this one here is you and your friends are invited to experience fairy designer line. So these are the people that have never been to your parties yet. So this is what you wanted to use. If you notice, I've used as seen on celebrities, because every single one that I know, they love what celebrities are wearing, right? So if you include it in there as seen on celebrities, then it's very enticing. So this is for grand opening party. Again, I highly recommend, if you're just new in this business, or if you've been here but you haven't really taken action yet, you want to hold your very first grand opening party. So I'm in business, and you're invited to my grand opening party featuring the hottest designer brand as seen on celebrities. And here you will want it to also maybe offer 10% discount to encourage them to come, and then shopaholic party. So these are just some of the invitations I've created in the past and that we've used. So just to give you an idea. So again, I would like to thank you for your time. Our GWT home party is fun, it's easy, it's simple, it's profitable, and it's duplicatable. And I'm so excited about the online branding party, because let me tell you, that's going to put a lot of money in your pocket, tremendous retail profits, and that will also entice a lot of people to join your business. Again, you've heard it, you need 16 luxury consultants, silver and up, and they have to be in their 6 months IA at least. and to come to the next luxury vacation next year. So you don't want to miss that. I know summertime, there's a lot of activities. It's going to be busy time, but you want to make sure that you are doing parties at least once a week. So if you're having parties anyway with your families and friends, why not do it and turn it into branding parties and make some retail sales and introduce them to our business. So at this point, I would like to transfer the call to Ina. If you have any questions, just type it in, and I will try my best to answer it for you. If not, this is recorded, so you can always go back and refresh your memory. So it's a great way to, again, make retail sales and introduce people into this amazing, amazing business. So pass to you, Ina. Hi, Ina. Do I have you on the call? So I'm not sure if Ina's on the call.
Jenett.
Hi. Hi, Ina. Are you there? Okay, so I'm not sure Ina's having some technical difficulties, so I'm gonna just see if we have any questions here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so
Jenett, hi, this is Ina. Can you hear me okay?
yes, I can hear you now. Okay, pass to you, Ina.
Okay, great. So let me go ahead and read the questions out to you. We've actually had some great questions come in throughout the webinar, and some that have been coming in just towards the end. So a great question that actually Anne-Marie asked earlier in the webinar. She said, I'm still not sure how to use the play money. So Jenett, would you be able to go over a little bit about that?
Yes, so the play money is actually for the auction game. So remember I showed it earlier, and it's also in your manual. When you play the auction game, you will need the money. So that's the money that you will use to distribute it so that they can bid on that special prize that you have for your guests. So again, the play money is for the auction game, but the money that I use is the money that I use for generating leads that I leave to people and I give out to people. So, but the one that's included in your home party manual kit is for the auction game.
Okay, terrific. Thank you very much for that answer. We also have a question that came in from Elaine. And she's asking, Ms. Jenett, all the things that you have shown us, are they in our back office? So Jenett, could you share what LCs should be able to find in their back office?
The back office, I'm not sure what you mean, but I know the game is on the back office if you don't have the home party manual kits. So the games are in your back office, and the order forms also in your back office. So and other than that, it should be included in your business in the box.
Okay, perfect. We have another comment from Colleen, all the way in the Caribbean. Thank you, Jenett. Fabulous as always. And those are all the questions I have. Oh, hang on. So we have another follow-up questions. So a follow-up question from Elaine. She's asking, I meant the invitation templates. So where could LCs be able to find the invitation templates that you shared with us?
Well, that's just something I created. So you can create your own email templates for invitations. But again, there is an invitation included in your home party manual kit that you can use. You can also, I believe, order that your GWT promo website. For me, I create my own invitations. So those are just some samples that I've created for me to use.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, if you have any last-minute questions, maybe go ahead and type those in. Otherwise, we have some great comments and great feedback, and of course, huge thanks to Jenett for taking her time to share her knowledge with us today. This webinar was also recorded, so for those of you who may want to re-listen to this information again, we will post
sorry, Ina, I just got a message here. Renee's on the line, and I know I've seen him winning a lot of those competitions. So maybe he wanted to share something about the trip. So maybe we can unmute him.
Absolutely.
Okay, here I see him.
Do you see him?
Yes, I will unmute him. Hi, Renee. Do we have you on the call?
Hi, Jenett.
Hi.
Yes,
So, yes, we can hear you loud and clear. So you wanted to share with us how you beat all these guys?
Sorry?
So share us about the competitions and how you're dominating it.
Well, no, I know it's been amazing. I think it's been 3 days now. I can't believe that it's only the third day of this amazing trip. It just seems like every single day it's an amazing jam-packed day where, you can't believe how much we do in one day, but it just feels so much fun. And, of course, having a lot of guys on this trip, we have a lot of fun competitions from, we had football today, we had volleyball, we had soccer, we had some arm wrestlings, which, of course, just for the record, I let Reza win. No, but it's just a lot of good fun when you get a chance to travel with your friends, your business partners. You all have the same mindset, you all have the same target in life, and you all just click the same way. And being able to spend a whole week with these people, at a luxurious resort is just, unspeakable. We went on that amazing pirate ship last night. That was probably, one of the most funnest nights of my life I've had. And all I can say is, folks, I know that a lot of you guys aren't here with us, but definitely work hard toward the RA trip, because I just can't wait to be on again the next RA trip with everyone together again, because truly and really it's an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. And I've been on a lot of trips around the world. This resort is absolutely insane. I mean, me and Heidi just finished off with an amazing 7-course meal. Look by.
Hi, Renee. We're losing you.
Star chef, worldwide, internationally renowned chef. I mean, just lifestyle is just unbelievable. Future RA qualifiers, you're going to love this place. I just want to say especially to our incredible CEO of Trip, because this truly. Ina, can you guys still hear me okay?
We are losing you
A
there.
bit of a bad reception here, but. Okay, well, all in all, I just want to say get yourself to RA and be on this for next year, because it'll change. Call it back to you, Jenett. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Renee. So again, everyone, you've heard it. It's really easy. So start working and start qualifying for the next luxury trip, and and stretch your imagination. So you can finish the call, Ina.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. All right. Well, again, this webinar was recorded for all RLCs who joined from all over the world and those who may not have joined. So, of course, we're going to share the recording with you. Thank you for everyone for your questions, for your feedback, for your participation on the call. We will see you next time. Of course, be sure to tune in on Tuesday for our Fast Start training webinar. We're going to have two fantastic presenters for you this coming Tuesday who are going to take you through the Launchpad and the next 30 days starting at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, next Sunday we're going to have another terrific advanced training webinar on Sunday evening, again at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, our wonderful regional ambassadors will be back from their trip, and I'm sure we're going to have even more exciting news to hear from them. Thanks to everyone on the call, and we'll see you next time. Take care.